we have 5 minutes left of quali. There was a Sauber that stopped and somehow it didn't cause the yellow flag. But now it does. And, oh, he's gone off the road. What on earth is going on? Luke is a bit of a mystery character today. My word, his whole front wing is gone. Oh, David spun round. Oh. Was he on a lap then? Was the, Williams impeding him? I'm not too sure. He will have to pit and then, go again. And that's exactly what he's doing. On the front straight, he's, just, stopped there. He's doing a practice start. So I think Luke is very comfortable with his position currently in qualifying. Oh. Well, Luke is out of qualifying, and his car is jumping about like it's in the popcorn machine. What the hell is going on? Anyways, Birdman has invalidated. Sousa is on a lap, so let's watch this one. Madav is on a lap, I think. No, he's low on fuel, so he will have to pit. So Sousa improves by 1/10. Let's see how much he improves by in the middle sector. He's got 33% left of battery for the rest of the lap. And he's purple in the second sector, and he's 1.5 tenths up on his lap time, but he needs to improve a lot more on the final sector if he wants any chance of getting pole here in Albert Park. And he brushes the gravel, and that was a big slide from Sousa. And he rounds the final corners. What will the lap be? Would that have cost him time? I'm not too sure. But he rounds the final corner. He's continuing with his lap. He's still pushing. How much will he improve by? 2.5 tenths. But that keeps him in P5. Oh, he still needs to find a lot more there. And this lap, he will charge up the battery and go again. Josie has had a moment, I would imagine, there. So I don't know what's going on there. It's got a Williams on a lap behind him. I think it would be on a lap. Yeah, he's got hot lap. He's using overtake. Yeah. Going through the final corners now goes Madav. And he pits. So he will not... So he is P6 on track. So Madav P6 in qualifying. So he will be absolute last on the grid. Sousa will have another go. Josie, I think he is on a lap. David is on an out lap, so he will be able to do another one. And Birdman on the front row provisionally, unless David can spoil that party. So Sousa starts his lap. And, oh, it's a big slide. And that will be P5 for Sousa, pushing a lot, pushing way too hard, unfortunately. And, oh, that's a shame. The only drivers that can knock off pole from, knock pole out of Lukey's grasp is Josie and David. And, oh, he's had a big slide, but will he be able to improve to get P3? This is a battle for P3 from what I can see from Josie does not improve. And he will not be able to go again. So can David get pole position here in qualifying. He is the one driver that can knock pole out of Luke's grasp. He rounds turn 9 and 10 very, very nicely. He's so low on battery though. On the way down to turn 11. And I would imagine he'll be pushing like nothing on earth. I haven't seen his sector times and its colour. And that was quite slow through turn 13. So has he aborted this lap? Not too sure. He must have. Yep, he did. And yeah, even if he did improve there, it would not have changed his position. So it's a front row lockout for the Sauber drivers. Luke is on pole with Birdman, his teammate. In second, then third is David, fourth is Josie, fifth is Sousa, and sixth is Madav. Here we go for the first race of the season. Luke is on pole with his teammate alongside. It's lights out and away we go, and they race to turn number 1 for the new season. The Sauber's going side by side, but David is right there after a bad start from Luke. Luke goes off the road. Can David go past? Yes, he can. David is up into P2. Birdman leads the field to turn number 3. Well, Josie in the background looking for a move on Luke. And there's contact and around goes Mudav in the background. Sousa loses a bit of time there. Josie is ahead of Luke, but they're going side by side to turn 6. There's contact. Do they make it through cleanly? Yes, they do. Just through. So will drivers just take it easy at this stage? There's a yellow flag, and I believe it was the Red Bull of Sousa, and he's lost a lot more time now. So Sousa and Madav just falling away from this pack. There's an M plate gone, and that must have been David. He keeps he stays ahead of Luke. And Luke will go round the outside at turn 11. That was brave, and it was brilliant for Luke. He gets up into P2, and now his eyes are set on his teammate for P1 here on lap 2. That M plate gone for David is going to be costing him quite a lot here, because Josie right behind him, and I would imagine he'll be able to get past through turn 8 on the way down to turn 9. He's got the DRS. Which side does he go on? He's a bit too far back to actually make a move, but David will defend on the inside of turn 9. That was very squirmy. That was very, very squirmy from Josie. But can he make the lunge into turn 11? David having to defend. Josie on the left, turns into the right. Nope, just can't get to the right-hand side of the Racing Bulls driver. The two Sauber teammates, they won't be teammates at all this time, but Josie is side by side with David to turn 3. Here on lap 4, David stays ahead, but the switchback will be made from Josie around the outside at turn 4. They make contact. They're still making contact. Out of turn 4 through turn 5, Josie gets ahead of David at last. But my word, is it very, very squirmy from these four at the front. Josie on the hard tyre gets past David. And I would imagine David will be not regretting his choice at all on the medium tyre. But, they make contact at turn 9, and it was bound to happen at some point where both go off the road. And David gets ahead while trying to overtake. He'll have to give that back, but I don't think he will. So that might be a penalty coming his way for David. And Josie goes a bit deep into the corner, causing contact. But there's nothing really he can do with a damage in play at a high downforce track. But he keeps it on the inside at turn 5. I wouldn't say it would be the brightest move, but, it happened. But now he'll have DRS to turn 9, but he will get past before they do. He'll have the right-hand side to the corner. Nope, he'll have the front he'll be in front for the corner. Josie is ahead, and this is an outstanding battle for P3, the final podium spot on track. And Josie will have a look around the outside, but it will be the switchback move from Josie all the way down to turn 12, and he goes very, very deep. And the switchback will be made by David. They make a bit of contact once more, and another switchback will be made, but it won't do too much. Josie ahead of David, but now who will have the DRS? Can't quite see. David has the DRS, and he blasts on by Josie, and Josie backs out. There, Luke is... Oh, they make contact there, or was it a slide? I was looking at where Luke was on the board, and he has pit, and now he's battling with the Williams, and the Williams spins round once more. And what on earth happened there? Oh my word, what is going on in Albert Park today? This is absolutely extraordinary. The chaos we are seeing in the early stages of the season is insane. The highlights reel is probably going to be in the entire race, it seems like. David is going to have to defend from Josie. Josie has the outside line. It will be the switchback once more. But no, what happened to Josie? Josie spins. I would imagine he locked the rear tyres. So this battle will come to rest for a bit now. Whether or not if he can make a move into turn 9. He doesn't. I would imagine he'll be able to make a move into turn 11. But no, that was actually a bit wide from Josie, so that's an easy maneuver for Luke. And he's just scrambling around to try and find the best line. And David just about hanging on, but I would imagine he'll be coming in to the pits. And yes, he is. He's going to change his front wing, I would imagine, because that would be slowing him down quite a bit, and that's a lot of graining on his left front tyre. So yeah, David into the pit lane now. No, he doesn't change his front wing. That's interesting. So he doesn't think that it's costing him too much time at all. There is a yellow flag, and that's a Red Bull of Suzanne. He's spun round at turn 4. Yes, it is turn 4. I wasn't quite sure on it, but yes, it is turn 4. And he carries on. Oh, there's been a moment. Luke has spun round out of the final corner, and is at damage on his front wing. I think I saw a bit of debris on the track. So what on earth has gone on there for Luke? And that is very, very crucial. Both end plates are gone from his car. He cuts the corner. There's nothing else he can really do. He will have to pit again, and that could be race done for Luke. And it seems like he is quite frustrated. He's got David right behind him, so he'll have to be quite cautious. He's letting him pass. He is being cautious. And David goes on through. And now it's just one of those races where luck runs out, and I would imagine he's trying to retire himself. And yes, he is out of the Melbourne Grand Prix. We've got 5 cars out there. None of them are lapped yet. 3-second time penalty for David for can't speak anymore, for multiple warnings. Medav now has 9 seconds of penalties now for track limits. That is not great. 2.7 seconds now between second and third. And David gets another penalty. That is not good. Less than a second now separates second and third. It's a moment we've all been waiting for. This incredible battle is about to resume. Here we go. Josie on the left, David on the right. The Racing Bulls driver having to defend for 4 more laps. Around the outside goes Josie, and he goes off the track and gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He needs another one to make it equal between these two. David will have to concede a place down the straight because Josie is on his right. Josie backs out. He's waiting for the DRS chance. Will he have a look down the inside? He'll have a look around the outside instead, and David goes wide, and that's invited Josie to sneak on by. Can Josie pull away from this driver? From the Irish driver? He's got DRS. They're all scrambling to try and find the best place possible on the track. But so far, Josie stays ahead of David. But David has a lot of work to do, and that begins for the last 3 laps of this race as he goes down the inside, but the switchback is made from Josie. He goes round the outside at turn 4. Are either of them going to hang on to it? David stays in front of the Haas driver. But how long will it last? That will be a warning for track limits, I would imagine, for Josie. It's either 1 or 2 more warnings and he gets another penalty, so he's got to be cautious while they battle here. David, will he be defending? No, he won't. He's too far back to make a lunge. Josie, waiting for his time to strike. And it is now to turn 11 on lap 18. David defending. He has a slide out of turn 11. And Josie gets ahead of David. Josie stays ahead for now. But he will have the ultimate slipstream, DRS and all that. But he goes down the inside into turn 3. He goes deep. The switchback is made from Josie once more. Here on lap 19. What a battle this is for P2, but it seems like it's going to go to Josie so far. The dominant Sauber driver to cross the line first. He's been in control of this one. He had a great launch, which set him for greatness here in Melbourne. Birdman crosses the line to win the season opener here in Melbourne. And the battle between the second and third drivers. So far, I think it will go to Josie. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, he's just got to hold it for the last 2 corners on the racetrack. Josie rounds the final corner. Josie picks up P2, while David picks up P3. The winner here in Melbourne for the opening race of the season, it's Birdman. He picks up the Melbourne Trophy. He wins here in Albert Park. He's conquered the Albert Park Lake. He's conquered the 14 corners. And what a day. That is definitely one to celebrate. And what a battle between David and Josie. That battle was absolutely on the limit. What a race that was. Driver of the day goes to Josie, and most overtakes goes to Josie. Fastest lap goes to Birdman, and race winner goes to Birdman. But I think driver of the day will go to Birdman, as he was always in control of that one.